Hello everybody, my name is Ampere Beep and welcome back. Today we're just going to be doing a little bit of a Sentinel-2 update as the topic I had planned for today has not had any updates. We have very little information on it, so I'm going to skip it and bring it back whenever new information comes out for it. That being said, feel free to join our Discord server. The link is down in the description below. We have a lot of really cool discussions, talk about housing, California high-speed rail, Brightline, and even local issues. So if any of that interests you, feel free to join us. It's free, and there's a ton of people to talk to, and they're all really nice. Other than that, let's jump right into our Sentinel-2 update. So starting out with today's Sentinel-2 update, we have on the left December 12th, 2023, and on the right January 11th, 2024. This is the first time we've gotten new imagery without clouds in it in about a month, which means that we should see some significant progress on some small unfinished sections of CP4. Specifically, the only thing remaining is this canal relocation. And as you can see, there is some work ongoing right here. It's very hard to tell at this low resolution, but you can tell that there is some movement of dirt here. Moving over to the north-south canal relocation, we can see that the water is now flowing through the canal once again. This is a good sign, as it means that this is now fully completed and operational, which means that, as shown before, that canal relocation down here is the only one left, and we should see this complete very, very, very soon. They are a little bit behind, but I'd have to assume that's because of weird construction scheduling. Here at the Deer Creek Viaduct, you can see some more ongoing work. With the recent rains, the grass has started turning green once again, which is really nice to see. And you can see precisely where they've done some minor land clearing, at least grass cutting. This makes it really easy to tell the difference between what's actively being worked on and what is just temporarily started. But what we can also see here is this short section of right-of-way has been cleared. As you can see, this tiny dirt sliver between this dirt track road and the railroad tracks, which is this dark brown line, which did not exist in the previous imagery. There's still no work on Avenue 88, and I'd have to assume that this is waiting on utility relocation still. Further north on the south side of Angiola, we can see that there's some work ongoing on this section of right-of-way. You can see that some changes in color have happened, which indicates likely some dirt movement. Here on the west side of the Tule River Viaduct, you can see some girders on the west side in preparation for more of them to be installed. We do have information that there are more girders being moved here as we speak right now, which means that we should start seeing this move forward once again. With the Form B cancellations due to the extremely busy holiday season, they had to cancel all construction work that involved freight right-of-way. But since that's over now, we can start seeing work progress even further now. We can also see on the north side of these that one more bridge support has had its formwork installed. You can see the difference between these two, with that southernmost one right there now existing. Other than that, not much is seen here. And like I suggested previously, part of the Sweet Canal has been filled in with dirt. You can see on the left there's water flowing through, but on the right there's dirt filled in to about right where my mouse is here. This suggests that they are getting ready to finish relocating it and that this canal relocation is almost complete. Very good sign there. Here at the south SR-43 overcrossing, we can see more clearly the road relocation as well as the dirt being cleared. I would expect some more visible progress to be seen in future authority updates, so we're going to have to keep checking in on this one. Here at Kansas Avenue, you can see this orange coloration down here, whereas on the left it was more of a dirt color. This indicates that grass has been seeded on the sides of the hill. Very good sign because that means that this won't be eroding now. The same thing can be seen at Kent Avenue. And at the SR-43 North overcrossing, you can see that the entire roadway has been removed. The dirt is a little bit brown from the rain, but you can tell that it is completely removed now. Right here you can see that this section, right in the middle where it crosses the right-of-way, was already removed when we last saw it, which means that this is well underway at this point. Very good sign for this. We should also be seeing more updates on this in the near future. And now we're back at the Hanford Viaduct, where we actually have some progress. We can see on the top where the concrete is finished, and as we move down, it has moved down significantly further, and it is nearly at the San Joaquin Valley Railroad. Here at the middle section, you can see on the left, they've added a few more rows of girders, what seems to be about 3 or 4 more rows, which is a good sign. And we can also see some dirt work where Lacey Boulevard used to be. This means that they're likely getting ready to start forming up the next set of columns for the bridge structure, as those were one of the missing few segments, as those were one of the missing few rows. Here at the SR-43 tight arch bridge, we have word that formwork is about to go up for the bridge structure, which is an extremely good sign. We've been waiting on this for a little while now. After an issue with one of the abutments last year, they redid it, and it is now completely repaired. Moving further north to Central Avenue near Fresno, you can see that some right-of-way work is ongoing south of that roadway. It's going to be very difficult to see progress on this, as it's going to be a very thin grade separation with MSE walls on either side, so we will have to rely entirely on images from the authority. Continuing north into Fresno, we can see that the Tulare Street undercrossing seems to have formwork up. You can see that brown splotch right there that is a bit brighter than it should be, considering that is underground, which indicates to me that the railroad bridge deck is being built. Very good sign there. With Ventura Avenue, we don't see that as much, which indicates that they are not quite there yet. And in the Fresno Trench, we can see that the concrete deck here is fully set, as you can see with the bright gray coloration here, whereas previously it was very dark and it crossed the former canal right-of-way. This means that the canal is likely back in place now, and this is fully set and ready to be excavated, which is a very good sign. This being done means that the railroad tracks can be finally relocated back to their original alignment, and they can continue excavating under and finish that connection between the SR-180 passageway and the remainder of the Fresno Trench north of that. That concludes our Sentinel-2 update. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the short video today. The topic that I had in mind has not had very many updates because LA Metro, which is the organization that is in charge of the project that I'm going to be talking about, has been very busy with other things, it seems, and this doesn't seem to be much of a priority. So I'm going to move this around, and hopefully the next video will be a bit more interesting for everybody. That being said, feel free to join our Discord server. The link is down in the description below. We have a lot of cool discussions there, and I hope to see you at some point in the near future there. Otherwise, that'll be it from me. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye!